Ooh.
Evening time. Happy Friday, Reds. Evening time. Buenos dias, everyone. We are late. We're on time for a Friday, but we are late. We wanted to do a show yesterday, last evening, so we get a proper prediction in for the league. Um, what's going on, Cheese? You have a question.
No, I had an echo. Sorry,
Oh, my bad.
I had the show on YouTube.
Ah,
And I was like, I'm looking at the stream yard all crazy. Like, why am I hearing Ronaldo twice? But yeah, I had
you too.
YouTube on. My bad.
Hey. All right. Yes, but we're back on tonight. The Premier League is back, boys. The Premier League is back. And we got one game today. The defending champions in. Very touching ceremony honoring their fallen hero, Diogo Jota. Rest in peace, him and his brother Andre. And then proceeded through a nice little entertainment. Nice game today. But anyway, before we get into all that, I'm going to introduce my panel. We got Mr. Green in Canada, West Coast. Good to have you, my brother. And we got Brian, the brewer, LA Massive. And also we got Big Cheese representing. Mikey should be on a little later. You know, he's busy. And prayers up for our boy Case. He's okay now. We see he's okay. Had a little work accident, but maybe he should call DeLorean and Manukian, our sponsors. If he's not at fault, of course, you know. 1-747-444-4444. You know, work accidents, wrongful terminations at work, they'll hook you up. They beat the feds. Great record, 97%. They're out in Encino, California. Give them a call if you're in some trouble. They'll win you some money. Take a little cut, of course, for doing a little legwork. And if you lose, you know, you're good. Don't worry about it. So, DeLorean and Manukian LLC are fine sponsors out in Encino, California. And we also got Red Devil Threads for your lovely Man United gear. That does not go in the Glazers' pockets. Get your little fan shirts. They got a nice Trinity shirt going. 3 trophy, the treble trophies shirt. That's a really nice one. I haven't gotten subscribed yet, but I recommend you guys do. Get your nice gear. I always like the fan gear, the personal gear. I mean, kits are one thing, but those are always my favorite. So go check out Red Devil Threads. And if you mention Stateside Reds, I think that's our code. Get a little discount. All right, so let's get into some business, my Reds. So we had some bad news today. We had a little bad news today. One gunner that we really needed in center mid, Carlos Baliba, who we were trying to chase. Well, the chase is off for now. The Reds have called off the chase because Brighton is not interested and won't even quote us on a price to suggest that their heads could be turned. So they said at the beginning they don't want to sell, and for now it looks like they don't want to sell. 15 days left in the window. And we have games coming up this weekend next, so maybe their minds change. You know, maybe things change. It's football. But yeah, guys, how do y'all feel about it? Believe off.
Yeah,
go.
Go ahead, Mark.
Go ahead, Mark.
First?
Take it away.
Is it bad news, Ronaldo? Or is it back to reality? Back to earth? Come back down to earth. You had a good transfer window. Don't overshoot your bridges.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said we had a good transfer window, because there are a lot of people out there now saying it's a 5 out of 10 and we're shit and we're gonna get ran through, forgetting what we've done already.
5 out of 10 for a window.
Ridiculous.
I feel like we want quality.
Those are the people that thought we were gonna sell 7 and buy 6.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And that was, yeah.
They need to come back to reality.
Like Mark said, they're coming back down out of the atmosphere to the planet, like a SpaceX failed rocket launch. It's crashing back down to Earth.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it would have been Believer would have been a dream signing, obviously, like dream signing, exactly what we need, like filling that hole, that gaping hole in our middle that is our one of our biggest problems. But hopefully we can still get him next summer, January, whenever. But hopefully he wants United and he will be a United player because
He's gonna be tough
like
next summer.
yeah, he's
Next
he's
summer,
like
all the big
top
boys are
priority.
gonna come
Yeah,
calling on him.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know
Frank,
what?
what
We
say
don't need to
you?
pay 120 for him right now. 120 is crazy.
Steve?
120
Yeah.
would be crazy right now.
115 million pounds. So disappointed for sure. Understanding of why Ineos would want to pull out of a deal for that much money. Absolutely. You know, there's been generational flops. You know, João Felix comes to mind with Benfica. Atletico Madrid, 120 million euros. Come on, kids. He's the future. He's this. He's that. He's been terrible ever since, right?
He's
Buyers
in
remorse
Saudi.
in 5 years, you know, and he's not that old. I think he's only 24, 25.
Yep.
So I get it. And I actually applaud Ineos for not buckling to the pressure of the fans and the, you know, yeah, fantastic. It shows some restraint. It shows some smarts. Now they can pivot. We may find somebody for 50 million. We go out and get Javi Guerra, 25 million. He might be a monster in the midfield. And then you know what, Baliba? Somebody else can spend that 115 on you. We're good.
Woodward would have thrown 130 at him right now. All up front, all in 1 year. He wouldn't even Klarna that. He would just Woodward would just be like, here you go.
And 400K a year.
Yeah, 450. Oh yeah,
A week, sorry, not a
Completely
year.
cooked the book.
A week.
Yeah, a week. Yeah.
100%.
I don't know, guys. I am disappointed. I know it's back to reality. You know, they were told us we were broke, and we splashed the cash, revamped the whole front line, and you know they were angling to fix arguably one of maybe after the front line, our biggest hole in the squad in the center mid. So I was excited, and they were going big, ambitious, going for a guy I think that A would have fixed the problem, and then some, and B put us in the top 4, if not championship contention. I'm sticking to that point. I think Believer is that good. He's that big of a monster. He has that skill set to, you know, augment Bruno or Kobe, whoever is playing aside next to him, and help out the back line, you know, getting the ball out from our side into their side. So I was hype about it. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but like we said, you know, in general, and there's still 2 weeks left, and just bear in mind, as much as Brighton said they're not selling, they've done this before, especially with Caicedo. Like 11 days before they ended up selling him to Chelsea, they said he was not for sale. We're not selling him. But yeah, all finances on Chelsea's finances. You know, we don't flip hotels and sell our women's team and things like that. So our people are not looking that grand right now. But I mean, the fact that they were talking about you had a feeling that they're gonna bid something substantial and something that was not, you know, was respectful to Brighton, because I figured if you're seriously talking to them about it, you're gonna have to put up 100 million. I think that's at least nothing under that. You know, you could do 100 and add-ons to get to the 115, but if your main bid is anything less than 100 million, I think that's a little disrespectful to Brighton and Believer. So
I'll tell you what I would do.
Sally,
Now
maybe
to
you're
play.
not there.
Yeah. I'd go and poach their recruiters, their scouts.
It's not even that, man, because everybody has data. It's how we're using the data, how we're interpreting the data. Like, why are they so much better than we are? I
It's all
think it's
about
because
analytics.
yeah, the department's reading the data better. We have access to the same information. We could go get another Believer. I mean, like you said, there's a Javi Guerra out there that might be close. You know, fill a need. He's young, so we might get him for cheap, and we could always sell him afterwards if we end up getting Believer. that I've said it on the show a few times. There are two other guys, one in France, Senegalese player, Lamine Camara, who's really good. I rate him a lot. He might be like 30, 40 million. For Sevilla, there's French boy Luciano Gume. There's if you go on that Data MB site and look at his pie chart, it's fucking ridiculous. I have to look at the video, because data one thing, but you gotta have an eye test and see how he plays in the game. But he checks every box you need for a CDM, and his fee right now I think is like 15 million, 1.5.
Wow.
That's low risk. I'd snatch him up.
That is low risk. I mean, maybe we need to do deals like that, or maybe Ruben goes to Comfort, somebody he knows, and we get Hillman, but he'll be the most expensive one at 50 million. So, I mean, the deal's dead. It might be dead in the water this summer. There's always next summer, but it might be trouble with all the other teams clamoring for him. But yeah, I kind of don't want to commit to something, or panic buy, and then we can't get him next year. Because I think believe it's something we have to get. I think if we're in for a chance, we have to try see it out. So see how it goes.
But window's not closed yet. We have some more signings.
It's the 30th and 31st, right? So we got 2 weeks.
I think we're gonna still get a CDM. Obviously, it won't be him, but
yeah.
I think we're gonna, because that's our biggest hole that we can actually fix. Outside of that, it's keeper, and we can't, with Onana on his wages, we can't really have two of those.
Exactly.
So I think we'll get a CDM signing. Probably one of the 4 or 5 guys you listed, Ronaldo, and something that's like 15 to 50, younger guy. Lot of, the ceiling's kind of high, or they're already proven in whatever team they played in. I think we weren't really focused on one because we signed Ugarte thinking he was going to kind of handle it. And Ugarte's not terrible, but he's not good at passing. And he kind of, I don't know, sometimes he's a little floppy for me sometimes. He goes down with somebody puts a shoulder on him and he's on the ground. So maybe we weren't really focused on that, and everyone was, I would assume the priority was the front line, which we've handled with great success. So I think we got CDM before the window closes.
I hope so. Maybe some sales might facilitate us.
Oh my God,
getting these moving. We got Sancho once again refusing salary because
with Roma,
he's refusing to take a cut to go over to Roma.
I think so. I have to look at the sources.
They offered
again.
what, 20?
That's for us. I don't know how much they were offering to pay him. The problem is not the clubs.
No, it's the way.
Every club we try to sell him to, they offered money that we were like, yes, because I think his book value is like 17 million. So anything above that, we're gonna take just to get him the fuck.
Was he?
Roma offered 20 apparently.
Wasn't he down to take a cut for Juve, or was that only Juve?
It wasn't that big of a cut, and that deal fell through like weeks ago. We haven't heard nothing on the Sancho front until Roma came by. So I was trying not to get my hopes up because it doesn't even matter with the clubs. Sancho has the cards right now. If he doesn't want to go, he's not gonna go, and he's gonna.
I take 5 or 10 and make him pay him. Just give us $5 million, and you can pay him his salary, and then you deal with this fucking guy.
Yeah. It might have to be something like
take
that.
the 20 million. Take 5 and pay him out.
But they won't pay his wages on 20, I think, is the problem.
No,
So that's what I'm saying. Just
20.
get something. Give me $50. Give me a 12-pack of beer. Fuck it. As long as you're gonna pay his wages, and he's off the books. That's the whole thing. I mean, Rashford's was similar. That was 13 million, I think, for the season.
Yeah,
so if we can get that plus 5, there's 17, 18. You know what I mean? it kind of breaks even if he's at 17 and change. So
I think you could take the 20.
I'd, oh
Buy him
man,
out for 5 and just say, here, we'll cover the wages.
I'd go to jail for assault if I was in Manchester, man.
Or he realizes his career is done.
I'd find this dude on the street and just be like, yo, what are you doing, kid?
That's the problem, bro.
Just kidding, law enforcement. I would never do anything. But yeah, Sancho, I don't know. Nacho, same thing. Anthony, same
Well,
thing.
the Nacho deal seems to be moving along. Now, from what we're hearing, the news is positive.
It is moving.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't heard much on it in the last day or two.
Chelsea and Garnacho, they're good. They have their deal agreed. It's just Chelsea meeting our fee or close to it, which
We
I
want
think,
50. They want to offer 30.
Yeah, I think on principle we need at least 40. And who got sold today? Oh, by the way, Forest is moving. They're moving a little mad. They got European football and they got some buys. They got Omari Hutchinson. I think they're gonna loan Douglas Luiz. Sorry, yeah, Forest are stocking up. They got McAtee from Manchester City.
Wow.
Nottingham Forest aren't playing games, and I think the Hutchinson deal was like 37 or so. McAtee was like around there, 38, 37 million. So how the fuck Chelsea gonna pay us 30 million? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We could get 40 for sure. Plus,
no fucking way.
Plus, I don't know, 10% on a sell on.
Yeah,
something on a sell on.
That's the only way I'll take that low of a fee is if we get a big sell on. Fuck 10, 50.
Yeah.
If we sell him, Garnacho's a $50 million player, and if we're selling him for 20 million, yes, it has to be like a 50% sell on because more than likely Chelsea are gonna sell him. I don't think he's staying there. No. I don't think he's gonna retire. Chelsea.
I don't think he's gonna see the field, much less retire.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the next thing. He's clamoring to go in that team, and it's like a million man march. There is like they have 2 squads, and
you're gonna fourth string, bro.
yeah, the best squad. They're gonna play the Prem games and the Champions League games, and the other guys they're gonna be subs and playing the cup games.
Yeah.
So
he's care about.
Life you want to live, but yeah, we want our money.
We shouldn't start changing ourselves on that.
No, absolutely not. Because it's a precedent too. We want to change our perception in the market, and how people treat us and how we treat ourselves too.
Facts.
We can't get lowball on this deal. I mean, I understand like trying to get Sancho out and the other guys and stuff, but the Garnacho one, that's a tough one for me.
So Chelsea's
the most belligerent one with the coach and everything, but yeah, we gotta get a fair shake on that deal.
Chelsea's 3 starting number 10s. They play the 4-2-3-1. Jamie Gittins, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto. Who does Garnacho bump out of that starting 3?
I think Pedro's on the wing. He's like right wing. He's not bumping Cole Palmer in a 10 for sure.
No.
I think he's better than Jamie Gittins.
He could maybe see some time as like the second, like the guy off the bench, but
yeah, it's gonna be tough for him. Definitely gonna be tough for him. But yeah,
you think he's not playing now? Like, dude, you're not gonna.
He's not playing now. All his fault. It's all his fault that he's not playing.
Oh yeah, no, but I meant like when he complained about like the Europa final and this and that. Like, I don't see what he thinks he's gonna gain by going to Chelsea.
Sanchez.
Yo.
What's up, Jerem?
What up? That dirty Sanchez connection. Back at it. Jeez.
Welcome.
West Side Triangle.
Turns out I could make it. Turns out I was able to make it.
We had some comments real quick. So we got Abra Dev says, good evening. Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Likewise, my brother. DJ Copper in the building. He says, who said who got the pass? He's just not good enough, I guess. Well, just bring me Morton Hillman. Yeah, he's the most expensive one.
That's a Danish kid, right?
Yeah, he's 26 years old.
I'm keen on that guy.
A lot of people saying Wharton, but I don't think Palace is selling. I don't
Not to
Palace-
us. No.
Sancho is just a prick. Big time.
Sancho fucking sucks.
Nacho's a little weasel.
Nacho's a bitch ass.
And yeah, the only player that we want to move on that I feel has shown professional is Hoyland. Well, Hoyland wants to stay and fight for this place because he actually likes the club and believes in himself. So we rate that. But I think for him to find himself, he's going to have to play. And with Sesko in, he's not going to get a lot of time. So I'm fine with him alone. I don't think we have to sell him right now because I like
Alone
the
would
kid.
be cool.
I think he can make something of himself. And if we loan him and he balls out, his value at least raises, along with us having a good second option if he comes back. You know what I'm saying? So I think a loan is a good option. I even said that, as the winter began, that at least you need to find a loan because I didn't think anybody wanted to buy him, first of all. So I thought a loan might be the best bet.
I don't think he's a lost cause. He just didn't have anyone to learn from here. And we threw him like, you're the number one. And he's like, how do I do that? You know what I mean? Like, it was too much for the kid. He's a kid.
Mr. Green does not seem moved.
We talk about learning and all this stuff, and these kids grow up being coached by skilled, qualified, certified professionals. They grow up in academies. They learn the proper movements. They learn the proper positioning, run the channels, run the lanes, and the striker position, the number 9, is probably the most easiest position to learn on the field, right? You make a lot of runs, you hold up the ball, and I didn't see any soccer IQ from Rasmus Højlund last year. None. Would I like to eat crow, as I said before? Absolutely, I would. He scored some goals in Italy. He scored some goals the first season he played, but last year was abysmal. So I just, and you know what? I stuck up for the kid because he's been nothing but class, right? He could have pouted when they signed Sesko. He didn't pout. He just said, I want to stay. I want to fight for my spot. He's saying all the right things, doing all the right things. He said he's open to a move to AC Milan. You can't ask for more from a kid. Other than score a goal or two, buddy, please.
Hold up and pass or something.
Hold up and pass.
Score. Something.
You gotta score once in a while if you're the 9. Like, you don't have to score all the goals, but you gotta score some of the damn goals.
I want him to stay. Well, selfishly, there's 2 reasons, right? One of them is because I like the attitude that he has, right? That he's willing to fight. Granted, just like you, Mr. Green, I didn't see that football IQ. Felt like he was just more so preoccupied in trying to wrestle defenders and trying to run the proper channels. And the other part, I don't want him to go to AC Milan because I want my countryman, Santi Jimenez, to flourish out there in AC Milan.
I like AC Milan and I like Santi a lot.
Competition is going to bring the best out in players. So it is what it is.
He had success in Italy before, so maybe another season on loan in Italy will get that confidence back up. I just think he got killed by the pressure last year. I don't think he was ready for any of that.
The pressure, and
we're not the easiest fan base to deal with. You know what I mean? So
we had those knucklehead wingers that wouldn't pass the ball either. So I didn't help his cause much.
Yeah.
Let me finish up these comments. DJ Copper doesn't care where he plays for Chelsea. Yep, we just want the money for sure. And Mr. Green, apparently DJ Copper and you share last name. Y'all might be family, long lost cousins. Oh, what was that show in the 80s? Perfect Strangers? That might be.
Yeah. Balky Bartakamus.
And Cousin Larry.
Cousin Larry, yeah. I remember that.
All right, so the Prem is back. I don't know if you guys watched the game today or heard about it or see our highlights, but it was a pretty good game. I had a nap in between too. I was fucking exhausted and then running errands and everything. But yeah, Liverpool are back. The champs are back. They were up early Then they got counterattacked twice by Semenyo. 2 really good goals. And yeah, the clutch gene in front of the cup. They came back and took the lead and tacked on. So they have 3 points, 2 goal difference. Liverpool's at the top of the table. Yeah, so let's talk about predictions. How who's gonna get relegated, who's gonna be top 10, who's gonna be in European places, who's gonna get silverware, who's gonna win top 4, and of course where you think United is gonna end up. So who wants to take it first? No, everybody's scared.
Go ahead,
I'll
Jared.
go.
I'll go last because I
go ahead.
I have the less ball knowledge compared to y'all.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I know.
So for
ball knowers, I don't know, man.
ball nose, yeah, I don't know. You got top ball Noah. That's a little say. Yeah, I don't know about that title. So for relegation, I feel for sure Burnley's going to get relegated. I think they're going down.
Burnley?
Yeah, Burnley for sure. I want to say Leeds, but I ain't sure yet. Wolves might be going down. I think I'll put them probably number 2. I think Sunderland's going to stay up. And the third relegation team, it might be between Leeds and Brentford, man. Brentford lost their best player and they lost their coach, and they might lose Wissa. I think if they lose Wissa, it's going to be real tough for them. Between just the impact of losing those 3 gentlemen and lack of time in the window to sufficiently replace them, it might be tough. It might be tough for Brentford, I feel like. But we'll go on them and put Leeds anyway. Fuck them. Leeds, Burnley, and sadly Wolves. I like Wolves, but I feel like it might be their time. As far as the top 10, in no particular order, I'm going to put United in there. I'm going to put, of course, Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea. So that's 5. All right, let me talk back again. Got United, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea. It's 5.
Spurs.
Yep, Spurs for sure. So that's 6. Forest 7.
I think Palace would be top 10.
If they don't lose Eza, yes.
If they don't lose that.
Yeah.
You got Newcastle in there?
Newcastle 8. Yeah, 8. I got 2 more.
You say shitty already?
Oh, sorry, Villa 9. Yeah, of course I said them.
Okay.
I'll come back to City. So Villa's 9, and the 10th one might be Bournemouth. I think that's my top 10.
I was gonna say Brighton would be up there, but Bournemouth could do it too.
Actually, you know what? I will probably put Brighton over them, especially if Baliba's staying. I think I'll be fine. Bournemouth. I mean, as good as they kind of look today at times, they still lost 2 really good defenders. They lost Hyson and Kirkesh. Well, let's see how that goes for the rest of the season. So, yeah, in that regard, I'll put Brighton over Bournemouth. That's a good catch. That's a good catch, Brian. Top 5. All right, so I'm gonna to save time, I'm gonna put in from 1 to 5. I think Liverpool might do it again, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I think Liverpool's gonna win again.
I'd rather them do it than Arsenal. The Gooners will be insufferable. The fan base for the Gooners would be so bad if they. Oh God!
I know. That being said,
Liverpool's used to it now, so they're gonna be like, we won again." Like, yeah, whatever.
As close as we are to getting out the mud, I don't want Liverpool to get 21. Not before.
I don't either. Yeah, we got that.
Like it might happen. And
we got
City's
that trophy thing.
And City's a close second. Especially if Liverpool get Isak, it's done. It's over. Their defense is that's the weakest part of Liverpool's game right now. I don't like the goals they conceded today. Especially being 2-0 up. That's kind of ridiculous.
Who was in goal for Liverpool?
Allison's there.
Was it
I don't
Allison?
think
Yeah.
it wasn't his fault. They were committing bodies up to nothing, and Bournemouth hit him twice on the counter. Really sick.
Nice.
So that's their weakness, but I feel like they'll end up winning. And City second and Arsenal third. I know Arsenal got Gyökeres and they have the best defense, but I think City's gonna be moving with a little bad blood this year. Might not be enough to beat Liverpool, but they'll be second.
Arsenal also added Zubamendi in the middle.
Yeah,
That's a solid
That's a-
piece, right?
It's a good pickup.
It's pretty good. So that's top three. Chelsea 4, and you know who fifth? We're coming fifth.
You think we're
Then-
5?
We're coming fifth. And then
Without
below us is
Believer?
gonna be we're coming 5 without Believer. I think the fact that we don't have the distractions that the other teams like Newcastle and Villa and Forest will have might be the difference. And this is a Man United show, so I'm picking my guys. We're coming fifth.
That's
And
a
then
realistic.
underneath will be, below us will be the Forests and the Newcastles and this, that, and the other.
Forest is
if
going to be
Newcastle-
beastly this year, man. Forest is going to be
Yep.
tough.
Well, yeah,
Nah,
but they
they
have
lost.
like I said, they have the Europa League distraction, so we'll see.
And they lost their key pieces as well.
Yeah. They got
Elanga,
some good-
Morgan.
Yeah, they lost
got-
Alanga. They lost
Gibbs White
They-
was huge for them last year.
Yep.
Gibbs White. That's right.
He's still there though. I think they were gonna sell him, but nothing really panned out. I know City wanted them really bad, and I forgot who else, but
Tottenham.
he's still there. We'll see. So yeah, that's me, man. Liverpool the champs. We're coming fifth, and Burnley, Leeds, and Wolves are gonna enjoy some championship football next year. What do y'all got? Who y'all got?
I think Burnley. I'm with you on Burnley and Leeds, but I think Everton's going to go down.
Bang.
I don't know, man. I thought so too, but until they played us in Atlanta, I was like, yeah, this team's not going down.
They're good in Atlanta, but it's the preseason, especially the U.S. stuff, is like it's just players out there. Like I don't know. I don't put a lot of stock into the tours. I wait until the English, like when they're back in England and they're doing their 1 or 2, 3 games, whatever it is, preseason. Those are the ones I put more stock in. I agree with you. I think it's going to be City or Liverpool up top, and I think I'm leaning more towards Liverpool. I think Chelsea isn't going to come in top 4. I'm going to say they're going to be 5th.
Really?
Chelsea is
I like
Chelsea
that.
is number 1 at we think the Spurs are Spursy, but Chelsea can be pretty Spursy too. I had us at 8. I'm gonna say 6 to 8 right now since Sesko's here.
All right.
I'm hopeful for Europa. I think we'll get conference at least, but I'm hopeful for Europa because England always gets a little bit extra because of how things shake out.
Right.
So
Dogfight.
I think we'll have some sort of European football, and if it's conference, that's fine.
I wouldn't take it seriously though.
No, it's like FA Cup.
It's like the calling cup, not even the FA Cup.
Like Carabao's to me is just kind of like that's where you let the kids play. That's where I want to see Obi starting and things like that. Have we heard any news on Kone?
He's fine. He's home. Discharged.
He's okay.
Yeah, it was just a really bad.
I was worried he broke his orbital or something. Like the guy just cracked him in his eye socket or something. If they stopped the whole game, the game just got abandoned because he
didn't have
the
like
injury
medical
was
care,
dark.
and they just told him go home.
Okay.
There was a clash of heads, and then the fall on the way down that really messed him up. He was down for like 15 minutes before they.
I'm sure he got knocked out. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's
fine.
not. He's home and he's not in infirmary. That's good.
No. I think he and Cheeto are gonna be in the under 21s this year. I don't know if they're getting loaned out. I feel like maybe they'll stay home and develop one more year or half a year. So that's all.
I wouldn't mind sending him out January and do a little
Yeah.
6 month
If
stint.
something comes up, sure, yeah, for sure.
Send him to the championship, toughen up down there. Collier going to
West
the
Bromwich.
Brahmies is solid. I like Collier a lot. So like him going to championships. Perfect.
Yeah, with him going there, I thought for sure Belieber or somebody's coming, but I guess it's somebody else. Not Belieber.
It'll be somebody. Somebody's coming.
All right, yeah. Back to your prediction. So you said Chelsea out in Chelsea fifth. You said?
I think they're gonna be fifth. I think Forest will get fourth. Forest or Villa,
Damn. All right.
honestly. But we'll see. It depends on like how the rest of this transfer window plays out too.
All right. Frankie, who you got?
As it stands right now, I know it's not going to be a popular prediction, but I got Arsenal coming first, Liverpool second,
That's it. Mute his mic.
Man City third, Chelsea fourth, Man United fifth.
I like you,
So they're
Frank.
United fifth. All right.
Yeah, I am actually looking at all the starting lineups right now, and we actually match up pretty well. And transfer window's not done yet. I do believe if they were looking at Belieber, there has to be a plan B, a plan C, because they're aware of the need, right, to strengthen up that spine. So I think Ineos is going to surprise us with one or two more signings. But looking at the starting lineup right now, absolutely, I think we can compete.
And people forget how good we played the higher up teams last year. We struggled against everyone else.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and I think based on us improving our attack, I think we're gonna get probably half the amount of points that we dropped last year, and a whole fuckload of more goals too.
I think we're going to see like a 50-60% goal increase over last year.
Yeah, we scored 44. I think we could hit.
It's a little weird. Cunha didn't score anything yet, but
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. He's new, so it's okay. But it's fine.
Who you got relegated, Frank?
Leeds, Burnley, and it's going to be Fulham or Wolves.
Fulham.
Oh shit! I forgot about Fulham. Yeah, they could go down like a rock too.
Yeah,
that's true. I kind of thought they went down last year.
I don't see them. I don't see it happening, but yeah, I'll keep eyes on them.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I don't think Everton is even coming close to the relegation zone.
Okay.
David Moyes had them firing.
Yeah, I think Moyes is desperate. He's like a wounded animal right now.
He changed that formation to show up the owners.
Oh, yeah, and he's
Which
mean.
I like. That's Moisey. That's very Moisey.
Like,
If you put up with Moyes in the dressing room, then you've got some character, man. Because, from all accounts, from what I've read, like, he is nasty as a coach, which is why he was gone at Man United, in 10 months or whatever it was. But, he's got some dogs in his lineup. He's got some really talented players, right? He's got Brathwaite at center D. Everybody was after him this year. His name was mentioned lots. Ndiaye, Beto up front. They got Jack Grealish on loan.
Shit! I forgot they got Grealish.
Right? So he's got something to prove. I see Everton as a tough game. They're not going to be a pushover by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I can take it from here if you want, Mark. Or you got it? All right. So I had to do some of my homework here. And right? So I think most of us I've heard we have Liverpool coming in first. So I'll give off from top to bottom.
Frank got Arsenal.
Oh yeah, Frank. Frank's the only one, the outlier over here. But I ain't mad at that. I mean, they got the striker that they've been desperately needing to come in first. But I have Liverpool coming in first. Number 2, I got Arsenal. 3, I have Man City. And 4, rounding up the top 4, I have Chelsea. And then, because we are a Manchester United channel, I got big, bad Manchester United coming in 5th. Right?
The champions.
And I got Aston Villa at 6, Spurs at 7, Brighton at 8, Newcastle at 9, and I have actually Fulham rounding up in the top 10. And at 11, I got Bournemouth. Then I have 12 Everton, Crystal Palace, then West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Brentford. And I have Wolves just edging out of that relegation battle. So I got on my relegation teams, I have Leeds, Sunderland, and Burnley.
So you
Think
have
Sunday's going down?
going
All right.
Grand
right
opening, grand closing.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I have it.
I don't
That's
know.
been the
Sunderland
last 2
sucks up,
seasons,
man.
I think, too.
What's up?
I think the last 2 seasons, the promoted teams have gone right back down.
Yeah. So I kind of see that happening. Like, hey, bye.
Everybody says Leeds is going back to the sheep pasture. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of the teams that I have.
All right, Cheese, what you got?
All right, mine is quick. Relegation, I got Wolves, Burnley, Brentford. I actually think Leeds and Sunderland are going to stay up because Sunderland has Ange, don't they?
Who?
Postecoglou?
Oh, yeah.
Tottenham.
Postecoglou? Is
Yeah.
the coach there?
Oh,
I know they
yeah.
bought a lot of players. I know they got a lot of transfers in.
I think he's their coach.
They
If
made
I'm not mistaken.
I think Ange went over there. I think you're right.
So,
No.
that-
Hold on.
Isn't it some guy named Reggie Lebris?
Oh yeah, it's Regis Lebris.
Yeah. He signed until 2028.
Oh,
Where is Ange? I think Ange is still like doing speeches and stuff.
or didn't he go to France?
I think the promoted teams break the curse this season, and I think 2 stay up, and it's going to be Leeds and Sunderland.
Sunderland's like a yo-yo usually, but yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Somehow,
I feel like-
some way, and then
Them in Southampton.
top 4. Listen, I've been hearing for so many seasons that Arsenal is going to win the league if they get a striker. They have their striker, so it should be a prophecy being fulfilled. So because of that, Chelsea going to finish first. Arsenal Liverpool 3rd, City 4th, Newcastle 5th. Us back to 6 gods.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to hold
reasonable.
out 6 for like
Yeah.
a few seasons? It was like every 6. Like we're gonna get back to that because until we solve our midfield problem, yeah.
6,
I think
remind me again.
We're gonna get hosed on the midfield hard
Yeah.
here if we don't sign anybody.
Yeah,
Hard.
6 gets us European football.
it gets
Yeah,
us
Europa.
Europa.
I guess it's
I
Europa.
thought it was the top 5. Well, it depends where you fall in
no.
the European competition, correct?
Well, yeah, it depends on like how the other teams do in the league in the Champions League this year, and that's how some like it'll depend on what league. I think it's 3 leagues get 5 teams. So
Okay.
Usually, our top 4 go to UCL, 5 and 6 go to Europa, and then usually like 6 to 8 go to conference.
Wasn't it last year, the first year that the top 5 went into the Champions League because the previous year only the top 4? I think was it Italy that
Yes.
got the 5th
Because of the Tottenham win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends who wins the tournaments that are going on that season.
That's what I'm saying. We can't solely rely that 6 is going to get us Champions League. Might get us Europa.
It'll get us Europa for sure, but
Europa,
not-
definitely not Champions
like-
League. No, we only get
Can we
5 spots.
redeem ourselves in Europa and get Champions
the
League?
top 2 teams in the league would have to win Europa and UCL, I think, for
I feel you, Mark.
it to go farther down. But FA gets a spot in Europe too. Europa, FA Cup winner,
If you win the FA Cup, it gets you Europa.
Europa, right? Yeah. So there's that. So if top 4 is FA Cup winner, then everything kind of, I think, slides down a slot.
I don't know about you guys, but I might sound a little impatient if we have another season where we don't even come up in the top half, but we get into Europa because of a FA Cup win. How would that season be rated? I already see
If
Mark.
we don't come in top 10 this year, I'm gonna be
That's a problem.
mad.
That's a problem.
Oh, we
I'm
get
gonna be
Europa.
mad
Yeah,
being
okay.
gentle. I'm gonna be upset.
Hey,
If we
winning
don't
the
come
Europa
in top,
League
with
wasn't
all
good
these
enough.
signings, the goals we should be getting, like theoretically,
Yeah.
there should be no problem. Top 10.
What was that, Mr. Green?
The Europa League wasn't good enough to save Ange's job.
True.
There you go.
You see that meme? That's why Thomas Frank lost. He's like, the last guy that won a trophy here got sacked. So
Yeah.
I'm playing it safe.
Mr. Green, so by your way of thinking, you're more reliant. I mean, you're more worried about how we finish off in the Premier League as opposed to getting any type of European competition because of the cup wins.
And the pressure that, the team is going to receive from their fans. I mean, we're all good here. We're cool. We're, supportive of Amarim, but you guys know if the first 4 games don't go very well, the league is the ultimate capture this year. I do think we have to start out strong. If we're, come November, we're not top 8, heads are going to roll.
I mean,
If we're bottom half in November, Amarim's gone. Like I don't personally want him gone, but he's gonna get sacked.
I would like them to have the patience, that other clubs have had in the past.
Exactly. Yeah.
Arsene Wenger didn't win much at Arsenal, but they kept him on. Arteta, same thing.
I mean, the first 8 games are going to be tough.
Really tough.
We have like one of the hardest first 10 games or whatever it is in the league. Like us and I forget who it is.
I mean, in the first 8 games, we're playing top 4 teams, you could say, right? We're playing Arsenal, City, Liverpool,
City,
and
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Trial by fire.
We lose 9 points to those teams. Do you ever get those 9 points back unless you go on this amazing unbeaten run? And literally by, October, we could be out of the top 5 race if we don't perform well in the first 8 games of the season.
Unless we go on an Oli run down the road or something where we just become unbeatable for a couple months, but that's
so our focus should be on the Premier League, and it has to be from day one.
100%.
100%. Sunday against Arsenal. Focused,
100%.
laser focused.
The Premier League should be the main metric we go by, to be honest. Like, I mean, it'd be great if we won FA and, okay, we get into Europe, but that way. But if we finish 8th, 10th, 11th, and we win FA, I want to. If you have to take your domestic stuff first, and so your league first, and then you worry about what you're going to do with the rest of the continent. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, that should be the main focus because, like we're saying, we don't have any European competition, so there shouldn't be other distractions. And distractions, I mean, European competition. Yeah, we have the FA Cup, Carabao, and that stuff, but the main focus is the Premier League. These guys, that's like their main thing. They're gonna have much more time to rest, to be able to be ready each weekend.
The injuries should be way less this year.
Less excuses for Amarim as well to say that I don't got my guys ready.
Fingers crossed.
Rest.
He has plenty of time to run them through the training sessions.
Yep.
Perfect.
Carabao is going to be minor league anyways. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Play Rasmus in the Carabao.
I want to see Obi in the Carabao. Yeah. I want to sneak that kid some minutes as much as we can. Him, Kone. We didn't loan out Fredrickson, did we?
I feel like we did. Bro.
Did we? We did?
Is it Tyler's first name?
I think it was Tyler Fredrickson. Yeah,
Tyler Fredrickson.
Damn it.
That's
Well,
all right. It's all right.
That's good. That's good. That's fine.
This is some comments. We got Copper again. Hoyland might be kid for Mr. Green and Brian, but the man is 22. I agree, Cops. I agree. Mr. Green, we have the same last name. Maybe we have some same ancestry. I think so. Y'all need to look it up. Hey, baby. Hold up. What else we got? Oh, so for relegation, Copper got Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland.
Okay.
Grand opening, grand closing.
I guess the same as Frank.
As me too.
Hold on. Frimpong doesn't fit slot system, although it's the first game. He was too far outfield. They break on his side all game. Well, yeah, that's probably why they got those counter attack goals. Hold on, guys.
Bring her on. It's okay.
The youth have something to say.
This is a somewhat
That's something to
kid-friendly
say. There
channel.
you go. That's gonna be the next.
I'll mind my mouth till you tell me.
That's gonna be the new channel. Jeez, the youth has something to say. Mr. Green, you're gonna have to get some of your athletes out there to come and discuss.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Are any of them United fans?
Yeah, and I got to tell you guys a story. So, a couple weekends ago, I entered my U17s into a men's tournament, and I bought my kids Man United kits, the 2023 alternates with the red, black, and white stripes. So it's a crazy game. We're playing one of the top men's teams in the area, and we're taking it to them. Like, they're worried, they're freaking, and so I look around under my shelter because it's raining. There's this young guy, and I look at him, and he's 9 years old. And why aren't you cheering for my team? He says, I can't support Manchester United jerseys. I said, pardon me? He's like, I'm a Liverpool supporter. I said, get off my bench. What's going on here? We don't need no Stousers here. Get out.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Make that kid come in after the first team trains. Make him do the night shift. Training crew.
It was some good banter between me and a 9-year-old. It was pretty funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This is Copper's prediction. He has City winning, which I'm not mad at. I think they could win it too. Chelsea second. Wow. Liverpool and Arsenal third, fourth. Then Newcastle, Brighton, Villa, Manchester United eighth, and Spurs and Palace wrapping up. That's an interesting one. Mark thinks I'm crazy with fifth. That's okay. Papa says to bookmark his predictions. I'll try. I wonder if I could. I'm not sure if I can do it here, but I'll try to remember.
I'm all in for if we can finish fifth. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Hello, Gregory.
Gregory thinks it's laughable that Arsenal will win the league.
I like Gregory. Already.
Arsenal ain't winning anything, people. Over hype club. I would. This will be chef's kiss for me if we win the league before Arsenal does. I think we deserve it.
I'd love to see it.
Exactly, Copper. I feel like we played all these teams really well last year. All the big.
We
teams.
played Liverpool solid the last 2-3 years. Well, we had no business playing them good, but we beat them. Same with City.
Go crazy, okay? Take a little bit.
Even with Ten Hag, wasn't that the last one or one of the last ones where he got the draw and Klopp was like mad that we were playing for the draw?
Yeah, Klopp was pissed. And
Yeah.
It's Klopp's job to win the game.
Yeah.
You never worry about what the other team's doing. Never blame them for anything.
he should have used Travago.
Yeah, Toronto. My wife said, "What's wrong with his teeth?" Can't answer.
There are too many of them.
Like my Chihuahua ate somebody's dentures.
Oh,
And it's just like,
He's
that.
48 teeth instead of what was it, 32 we're supposed to have?
like Tom Cruise with that middle tooth.
Oh, they say the guy could eat an apple through a chain link fence, right? Because
damn.
sorry, Klopp. Not sorry.
He claps it. Claps it.
We will be singing Sesko's name all season. I think so, man. I think he's gonna be
Love
balling
to
out.
see it.
No excuses from Amverum. Ten Hag, yep. Ten Hag loves the excuses. So that offside goal, that outside Garnacho goal at Arsenal, that's like his number one. That's his number one line. You remember that goal there?
Mm-hmm.
Burke, Gregory, his predictions. Liverpool as champs, City second, Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth, United fifth, Tottenham sixth. Oh, wait, Switch United to sixth without a goalkeeper. Okay.
Oh,
You should just put him in 6 now. You're not getting a goal.
6 gods.
We're not getting a goal.
Gods.
6 gods.
All right, so 2 more topics. How y'all think we're gonna wrap up the window? Like
CDM.
CDM?
100%. CDM's it doesn't make any logical sense to sign a goalie if Onana doesn't leave. We're gonna get a CDM.
Yeah, we have to sell one goalie before we bring another one in, and no one's buying Onana, so that's a problem. Heard nothing on buying there, and Tom Heaton been balling out in preseason, so I don't know. I mean, I would like to get this Lamens guy. I heard today that Inter are pressing it for him, so I mean,
Lamens, I like Lamens. I read Lamens.
So I don't know if we try to figure out a way to get Bayern there out the door to get Lamens in. That would be ideal.
So
And,
you guys saying if we could get Donnarumma, we were just willing to spend big bucks on Baliba, sign him to a decent weekly wage.
I think
He already went to City.
Salary is a problem. I think he wants City, and I think his salary would have been a problem for us.
I think he's signed with City now. I think it's official. I thought they inked it.
No,
I
it's
haven't
not.
heard
don't
the
think-
"Here we go."
No?
No.
I thought I saw that earlier today.
He's only
It sucks.
20. He's only
James
26.
Trafford left wherever he was to go to City to start, and then like boom, now we want Donnarumma.
Yeah,
Where's Ederson going?
nowhere. Yeah,
Saudi.
I think this is his last year, isn't it, or something like that?
He's leaving. That's why they got Donnarumma, is what I understood, but maybe I didn't.
He's gonna take a
Doesn't
Saudi
look
deal.
like it's solid yet. It's like still,
Damn.
yeah.
The rich
Yes.
MLS. The rich MLS.
Yeah, watch out. Hey, man, that Saudi league looks like they're already better than MLS and even Liga MX now.
Oh, MLS is.
Yeah.
It's
they're
MLS.
setting players up for life.
Yep.
There's that kid from Portugal, Vega. He
Mhm.
went there at 22 years old, and everybody was down on him. He made $12 million a year there. He is set for life. Ran out his
Yep.
contract, and now he's back. He never has to worry about anything again. I can't blame
Exactly.
some of these guys, right? Ruben Neves went at a young age.
Yeah, it's a job, man.
People are throwing money at you like that.
Yeah.
You're like, because you don't know how long you can play. You might end up with getting an injury, like a shot type, like breakage or something like that. You're down. I don't blame athletes for trying to get paid.
I said
I
on
don't
previous
blame.
show, my youth coach, his name was John Correa. He played at FC Porto in the mid to late 50s. He came to Kitimat to work at an aluminum smelter because it was more lucrative than coaching in Europe. He had his professional European coaching badges.
Wow.
And he came here to poke aluminum pots. Right? So these guys are making some really good money as opposed to soccer players back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Saudi, I would go 2-3 years, make some money, right, and then come back and play in the MLS. Messi said he enjoys playing in the MLS more than he did in Spain or Europe, for that matter, because there's less
That's
pressure
cap.
as a player. Yeah, but
It'd be a night.
it's nice. There's no pressure. And I'm sure, 23-year-old Messi as opposed to 35, 36-year-old Messi, huge difference.
He done it all. He done seen it all. This is his retirement little gig.
And you get that fat ass check from Bex
Oh, and Apple and Adidas.
and Michelob Ultra.
And Lowe's.
Those and yeah. It's wild how much he's being marketed out here. It's awesome to see because the marketing people are realizing there's a demographic that he appeals to, and but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like in these commercials, his English isn't the greatest, so like he's doing these little couple words here and there, and but it's awesome to see. It tells you where American football fans are at, which is way different than 10 years, 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, shit. The game's only growing. It's only going to keep growing, man.
Yeah.
It's regrowing. You got it. You guys are too young to remember the NASL. Back in
I
I remember the Aztecs.
Is that the one Pele played?
I remember Georgie came over and played for LA.
Shinalia, Jordan, Eusebio,
Pele was on the Cosmos.
Cosmos,
And Beckenbauer.
absolutely.
I
Beckenbauer.
think they showed Pele's last game for the Cosmos on like NBC or something because I remember watching it as a kid, little kid. It was 80 something, whatever it was, but
79 or 80.
yeah, it's like 80 or so. Yeah, early.
Yeah. It's just rehashing what they did back in the day. Bring over some stars, sell out some stadiums, make some good money.
Got to develop the talent, though.
You have
Made
to.
it stick this time.
You have to.
And speaking on that, since they're trying to grow the game here, do you guys, since we're talking about United and Premier League predictions, do you guys ever see it in your lifetime that a Premier League game will be played stateside?
I don't want to see it.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, not
I
that
don't
you don't
wanna-
want to see it, but do you think it'll happen in your lifetime where you'll see a Premier League game?
Probably. I
Oh,
don't want it to, but it'll probably
La
happen.
Liga might or is going to have one of their games here, but not like their top tier teams. They're going to have some of like their.
No, they're trying to have the Villarreal home game versus Barca in Miami. That's what
Yes,
they're trying to do.
something
They're
like that.
trying to do what NFL does.
Exactly.
and
exactly.
put
They're gonna
regular
have, like,
season
a team
games
like
over here.
Villarreal or maybe like Sevilla.
I don't like it.
Maybe not Real Madrid and Barcelona having a Clásico here, but yeah, some of
With the travel to come over, get adjusted, and then to travel back to get adjusted, you don't have time.
the
don't
NFL
like
does.
it.
So I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I
The
don't like it at
NFL
all.
does it, and the NFL, I believe, is more lucrative than the Premier League.
NFL has bye weeks though. That's the thing is those guys get a bye week on their week after they go to Berlin or I think they play in England and in Germany. So they get the bye week after that. That's so the players can get back. You're not going to adjust that well. Like
Well, you do it
overtime.
what they do right now. They had a Thursday game and they don't play again until next Sunday, so you get an extra two more days.
Yeah, if you get 10 days, that's fine. But yeah, I don't want to see it.
In the money era, I think anything's possible, Jeremy.
Yeah,
100%. I think it'll happen.
Somebody pays enough cash, it'll happen.
Because if you tell me United is coming to SoFi in a Premier League game, whoever it is, I'm selling a kidney and I'm there.
Oh, I'll spend my $250 on a ticket again. You know, like I'm gonna go, but I don't want because then it's like, oh, they're back. Oh, we look shitty this week. Oh, well, everybody's still, adjusting to time. They're like their time adjustment, even doing like UCL and stuff, is basically what we go through here in the States. They have like maybe 3 time zones, maybe 4, but that's way different than 8, 9, 10 hour difference.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, we got a game on Sunday. How y'all think that's going to shake out? Give me some predictions for the game on Sunday.
Oof.
3-2 us. 3-2 United.
3-2 United.
3-2 United.
Wow.
I think we go down 2-1 and we come back.
Wowzers.
That would be nice. That's good entertainment. I think 1-0 United. Good defense, Arsenal. I feel like they have a lot of the
Smash and
ball.
grab.
I think Sesko a header. Boom. Boomo to Sesko header. Goal. 1-0.
I think that all three guys in the front line get an assist or a goal.
I like
One
it.
of these.
Going my original
Early
prediction
returns.
of a 1-1 draw.
Same
Okay.
thing with me. I got the same thing as Mr. Green. I got 1-1 draw.
Nice.
I got an exciting game, entertaining game, but it's 1-1.
I got the projected starting
Don't
lineup
bring us
for Man
down,
United.
Cheese. Don't bring us
Yeah.
down with your negativity, Cheese.
2-2.
All right.
All right.
All right. that
Only
should be
because I don't know what we're doing about our middle, and I don't know which Onana is going to show up.
good.
Because I'm
You never
assuming
know.
he's
Is he even gonna play?
I'm assuming he's going to
Oh
start.
fuck! I
He's
thought he was
starting.
out still. I'm gonna
Nope.
change my. I'm
Nah,
gonna
they're
change
back
my
in
number. I'm
training.
gonna go with Mark and 2-2.
Him
gonna
and
go with Margaret, too.
Xerxes are back in training.
Oh, Xerxes, that's good.
But yeah, so 2-2 if we're lucky.
You'd rather Heaton start, man. To be honest,
But
I'd like to see Heaton start.
that's
Guys.
my question for you fifth place merchants. It's what is the plan for our middle? Based on our current squad, no Baliba, what are we doing to stop teams just running through our middle?
Ugarte and Fernandez.
Yeah, you're putting Bruno in it?
It's the most realistic. Right now. I don't see Bruno replacing Mbumo or Cunha.
No,
Right.
Absolutely not.
So as a coach, I would play my mid four in kind of a diamond formation where Bruno goes up a bit, Ugarte slides in behind, more of a holding central defensive midfielder, and then we got Dorgu and Ahmad on the outsides with Yoro, Delit for sure, and I don't know who we put on that left side.
You like
Shaw,
Ugarte over Menu?
I do strictly
Yeah.
for the pace.
If Bruno's playing, it has to be your guy.
He's got more. He's got more pace. Yeah.
We can't have Menu and Bruno Fernandez in the midfield.
Two slow guys. in
Not
the
against
middle.
Arsenal.
We both
Not
play
against
us.
We have Bruno who's going to be able to roam, have that free roaming, right? And then Colby's doesn't have the legs to be able to cover the ground that's needed to allow Bruno to, have a free flowing type of.
Is Bruno still just like free for all, or are they gonna try and restrain him back a little bit now that we've got an actual front three?
I think there's that. He's gonna have to stay back and quarterback it.
I think he's gonna be. I think either like Amarim's gonna pull him back some and not let him just go fucking wherever he wants. Personally,
He
I
pretty
think
much said the
Bruno
same. He
is
doesn't
smart
have
enough
to.
too, though. I
I
feel
mean,
like
Bruno doesn't
has
have
that-
a ton of
I
wheels
feel
either.
like
But
Bruno has the IQ to be able to know when to sit back and just play make
Right.
quarterback, but also when he has to maybe step up in front and play make a little bit more up the pitch on the final third. So I got to give it to him, man. He's been the staple here. this
100%.
game. So, but with that said, we do need a CDM that has those legs to cover that ground, and Kobe doesn't have that. To me,
No, I agree with you, Jeremy.
Facts.
Especially if Bruno hangs up more, he's going to have to go from side to side, right? He's going to be covering Dorgu, who's going to be sliding up the field.
Way
He's
more
gonna be
lateral. Yeah.
Ahmad, who's going to be sneaking up the field. It'd be interesting. But I say it's Ugarte and Fernandez holding down the anchor in the middle.
Yep, that's gonna be until we buy someone else to challenge.
That's correct.
Ugarte. I think he needs a challenge. Because I don't know. I don't think we could depend on Casemiro again. Well, let's see, but not against Arsenal.
He's off the bench. He's off the bench. He doesn't have the legs to do 70 minutes. Or what's up, Ramper D?
Hope everyone's well. Thanks, Rampa.
so do you see? I think did you guys answer this? Do you see us signing a CDM or signing a Plan B?
100% we will. 100% will.
Might be along like the kind of like stopgap kind of thing, or if
It's not going to be the
new-
ideal guy because that was Liba, but We'll get somebody.
What are we saying, Ronaldo?
If Baliba is close to a short thing next year, probably not get someone like highly rated this year. Probably like a stopgap or someone who could be like a squad player, and maybe we move Ugarte on next year, and let Baliba and whoever we get this year, like one of the Ogumes or Javigueras or Camaras, maybe we bring them in, and let him battle with Ugarte. I feel like those guys might have the skill set to play over Ugarte because they're good recipients of the ball and good progressors of the ball on the teams they play for.
And Heumann is tough. Like he's strong. He's a good ball winner.
Yeah.
Good with the aerial.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, like you'll be here for like 4 years, I guess, 3 or 4 years. It's 26. Yeah. Maybe if we get him and we get Baliba, they could play together on different occasions.
Because ultimately, everybody's thinking this is Bruno's last year too with Man United.
Yeah, it seems like it. This for the year for Kobe to develop, so he could take over the number 8. That's my dream, and I think that's Amarim's dream as well. So
yeah,
that's very true.
Is Bruno under contract longer than this year?
Yeah, 2 more years.
Oh, so we could sell him next summer.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be the last time.
That was my main reason for asking. Yeah. Okay.
The only thing that sucks for me is that Bruno's going to leave when I feel we're fighting to get that top 4, and he's like, all right. But it's all good. I mean, he did what he could here. He was our
get us over the line.
Yeah,
he's a great captain. Bruno
I think he took last year personally. I think that's why he turned down the Saudi money. So I think he wants to set the ship back in the right direction, lead the troops, to battle one more time, give it one last go, and then he'll go off and make his generational money to take care of his kids, his grandkids, his great grandchildren, and
the nest egg.
The nest egg, yeah, and then go off into coaching. I think he's got that type of personality where he's going to be a leader for many years in football.
He'd be a fantastic coach, I think.
Rampa and Copper all in agreement. We need a CDM before the window closes. Bruno's the only one to turn down big money from Saudi. I feel like other players turned down too. Yeah. Who else turned down Saudi money besides Anthony?
Sancho, but he turns down everybody.
Rashford, Sancho, yeah.
Rashford said no.
The crazy thing is that so many things can happen in a year. Either Balaba stock can go down or go up, and then other teams can put in a higher bid. It's just really up to Balaba that he says, no, you know what? I'm not just keen on a move to United. I want to go to Manchester United. So that kind of
that dude's gonna be mega money next year. Mega money. Probably one of the biggest signings in Europe.
And just like you were saying, Ronaldo, having Kobe here for that extra year could have him just flourish or maybe able to learn where he's going to fit in the system, and then him along with Balaba, 2 youngsters. Yeah, man.
Take us in the next decade, hopefully. Gregory says if Edison leaves City, then they'll get Donnarumma. Yeah, I think that's the plan. DJ Copper, my first game I watched United was 1983 FA Cup against Brighton. It was actually the replay, and United won 4-0. Wow. I was not born yet.
Sick. I was alive, but not watching United.
I wasn't alive. I wasn't even a thought process in my father's mind yet.
The EPL was not shown here very much in the 80s.
In the 80s, it was the English First Division.
Yeah, it was top flight. I don't think it was.
It wasn't the Premier League then.
Yeah,
I was 12.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Copper is bullish. 3-1 United against Arsenal. Sesko and Bumo and Bruno.
I would love to see that.
The whole front line scores? Damn.
Yeah. Rampa likes 1-0 United. Gregory's asking, will any of you be going to Manchester this December for the Boxing Day fixtures? 2 games at Old Trafford. The 27th December is Newcastle, and then the 30th is Wolves. I wouldn't mind. I'm telling you, no, I can't go right now. But if I hit a lick, I'll go for sure.
Oh,
If
man.
I win the lottery, I'm there.
Yeah.
But
What was
outside of
Mark?
that,
You don't do well in December up in those neck of the woods. Mark?
I don't mind the cool at all. Copper thinks Casemiro starting with Bruno. I kind of don't want to see that.
Wow.
woof.
That's a very
You
slow.
think Kobe's slow? Shit.
So
Eh,
here's Arsenal's projected lineup for Sunday.
that's so
Gyökeres,
like,
Martinelli, Saka up front. They play a 4-3-3. Declan Rice, Zubamendi, Odegaard in the midfield. Lewis Skelly outside left back. Gabriel Magalhaes, William Saliba center backs, and Jurriën Timber.
That's solid.
that's a good lineup, man.
Clot them. Clot them. Clot them. Ice Snorlax starts showing up again. It's our homegirl. Copper, you remember that the defense come up when they go forward, so they cover the middle. We go on the attack. I think he's talking about Arsenal there. It's almost Arsenal game, yeah. We're getting ready to wax them. Snorlax, let's go. Who's going in the pub on Sunday? I'll be
This
there.
guy.
I'll be at my pub.
This guy right here.
I'm trying to make O'Brien's in LA. I'm trying.
I'm gonna be there, Mark. Be there.
If Casey shows up, send his ass back home.
Yeah.
I might hit him in the head with a tool.
Telling everybody.
Hey, you.
I'm gonna throw a toilet at him.
Yeah.
Casey's not in the pub.
You can't be passing out in the pub and ruining people's good time, man.
Do all you LA guys go to the same pub to watch the game?
The LA folks,
Yeah, it's O'Brien's for LA. I haven't really ever been, but yeah, I think I made it once.
Yeah, it's a little far
Mike
from
and
me,
me-
but still, but that's like the one bar. And then I did hear another United fan today at work. He says that he knows about O'Brien's, but he's been to the other one. Mark, it's by
King's
the Third
Head?
Street. How? Which one?
Is it King's Head?
I believe so. The old King's Head. It's by the Third Street Promenade.
Yep.
by the beach. I
Yeah.
think I
Yeah.
went there years ago when I came to LA.
Yeah.
I watched
Boston Hounds is
Dortmund versus
closer
Bayern
to
Munich.
me, and they're a Gooner bar, so I might go there and
He
And
says he's
stir
gone
shit
there, and they have that bar split. Like it's half United fans and then half City. Apparently, when he
Ugh,
went.
gross.
Yeah, I told him like, why are you going over there? Go to O'Brien's. That's solely just United fans.
you can drink on the promenade now
Leeds.
in Santa Monica.
What? Let's go.
Yeah, it's like Vegas out there now, I guess.
That's what's up.
It's
Couple
probably
things.
for the homeless guys drinking, but
DJ Copper says Kobe need to introduce long range passing in his game. For sure.
Yep,
For sure.
facts.
You need learn from Bruno. Hopefully you have a better success rate than Bruno. But yeah, definitely he needs to be shadowing Bruno. He needs to probably sleep in Bruno's house and just absorb all the Bruno-ness so he can take over next year. Gregory, at what point are we just going to realize that Sancho is just going to go on loan and end his contract? Just get rid of him. He's the biggest waste of space and
as
talent.
long as they take his
No lies,
full
still there.
wages, I don't give a shit. Take his wages. We're not gonna get more than his wages to sell him.
He just keeps on doing sus thing after sus thing. Granted, he got that.
He's a
tattoo
pariah
in the
The
at
hell did
this
he get?
point.
Sweetie's tattoo on his neck or his?
Nobody wants that guy. Nobody wants to deal with this dude.
I think he's just trying to widen down the free agency. His priority is to be a free agent after the World Cup. Good luck to you, bud.
Oh, you go be free. You be free as a bird because there ain't nobody gonna sign your ass, dude. The way you act.
Snorlax says if she wins the lotto, she'll end up in Manchester in December.
Take me with you, Snorlax.
Casemiro, yeah, if you win the lotto, take the whole team, yo. Casemiro is showing his age. He looks fit as hell, but he can't run still.
Yeah, he don't got the lungs anymore.
It won't be a stateside red show and a couple of parents without some
Yeah.
little slander.
Man,
Go with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little sit on the bench.
I'm
Now
not
we're
saying
an
he's the
official
low
show.
slander, man. I'm a Delo fan, but
I like Delo, man. I don't think he's the greatest, but I like
Yeah,
it.
it's hard
I
to
think
hate
that
him, but-
kid's good. I think he's good.
It's hard to hate him, but I want better for us. If that makes sense.
He's a good player.
We gotta do that.
Right? We have to think. Portugal is ranked what in the world right now? Top 10?
Top
Probably.
5, aren't they?
Top 5? Nation
I
Leagues
believe.
winner?
Are they? Yeah,
Yeah,
probably top
I
five.
think that would shoot them up. Yeah.
Yeah, Delo's on.
Anytime you do well in a FIFA tournament, you do it right.
You shoot right up. Delo's on that squad. So 30 players per team, 5 teams. Technically, he's one of the top 150 players in the world.
Yeah, let me ask you, Mr. Green, since you're a coach here. How do you rate Delo?
I rate him as steady. So if we're going to go on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to put him probably 6.5 to a 7. He's not going to hurt you. Does he make mistakes? Absolutely, but everybody does. But if you want someone who's steady, consistent, does their job, doesn't try to do too much, knows his role, Delo's your guy. He was one of the most consistent Man United players last year, and I think he takes a lot of flack. He takes pride in his fitness. He prioritizes defending. And this is the thing, he doesn't cross the ball well. He doesn't cross the ball well. We lose out on so much because we have this new way of looking at football where your outside backs have to be wingers, and he's a defender first and foremost. And if your midfield wingers are doing their job, your 10s are doing their job, you shouldn't worry about Delo making those runs, putting the balls in the
100%.
box. You should worry
100%.
about him stopping the other team from scoring on your goal.
100%. And with the wingers we have now, he doesn't need to do all that. He just needs to progress the ball. If anything, offensively. I mean, he can go up, but yeah, I agree with you, Frank.
Yeah, I really like Delo too, and I think at one point when Ten Hag was here, I feel like he was being asked at one point to do a little too much when he was not only being asked to be a fullback, but also like an inverted type of fullback to come into the midfield. So instead of simplifying his role, it was overcomplicating his role, like to come into the midfield. So I think
He had to bring some offense to it, and that's
yeah. So I think it had him think more of the game instead of just kind of going free flowing, just letting the game come to you type of thing.
Keep it simple with guys like that, and he won't shine, but he won't hurt you at all.
one-trick ponies aren't that bad. They're okay to have in certain situations. You know what I mean? You got him playing solid defense. That's what you need.
You gotta have a good squad to.
I mean, isn't for my lack of a better ball knowledge, isn't Trent that type of guy?
Pretty much.
Kind
He's
of a
way
one-trick-
better offensively than Delo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like more of a one-trick pony in the sense like he's just like heavy on offense.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. You look at all
He's
the
like the inverse of Delo. Like Delo's to me way more defensive. And like if he gives you a goal, like great, like bonus. But yeah,
I like Delo. Comes off the bench this year. Fantastic. There's nothing more than you could ask for than somebody who's sound with his feet. He's got good pace. He's got good size. He's a good ball winner. He made one stupid tackle last year that cost a red card. But for the most part, he's no trouble and he doesn't hurt the team.
Got it. All right.
So
Consistent.
and he knows how to link up with Bruno.
Yep.
Him and Bruno are, they got that psychic brainwave thing going on with the Portugal.
Can a fullback like that ever play like in the midfield or in the center?
I think if
I'm trying to
anything,
look at my ignorance here in football, but just asking you guys, or especially you, Mr. Green.
you can play him as a central defensive midfield. If you're asking him to attack, I don't think so. But if you put him in the mid and you say, hey, listen, I need you to clamp down box to box, do your job, man mark. There's so many different things you can use certain players with. I think absolutely you could put him up into the mid. Just don't ask too much of him.
I think you do well as the right wing back. Of course, I think Ruben prefers to have Ahmad there, but yeah, he's not a bad second option there. Doing exactly what we want Dogo to do. So
Ahmad and Buemo are linking up solid already. So they get some more minutes together. That right side's gonna be fire for us.
I like it. Um,
What did Gregory
Gregory,
say?
say that again, Jerry.
No, what did Gregory say? What is he saying?
Do you realize the only 5 midfielders United has? Bruno, Menu, Ugarte, Mount, and Casemiro. Yes, I'm scared shitless because of it.
Oh man.
we let Collier go, and Konya is in the under 21, so
Oh man.
we have to be getting somebody. So hopefully, there's somebody to give Ugarte a competition.
We're getting a CDM.
Yeah, Menu's
Yeah.
going to sub in for Bruno, and I guess Casemiro is the other option. I don't think Mount's playing in the middle of the park. I think he can, but I think he's going to be like a backup 10.
That was going to be my thing to you guys. We haven't talked about Mount. Where is he going to fit in this? Is he going to fit higher up the pitch?
He's going to be a
as
super
one of the
sub.
playmakers?
Yeah, he's a
Ruben
super
loves
sub.
him, so he'll be a 10, backup 9.
I feel deep down we have to like keep him reserved. We can't overextend him. I feel like he's an injury risk if we play him too much.
You
Or
think
play
he
him
can
in
also- yeah.
play him in a high impact position like CM in the 8. I think that might stress him out too much. It's gonna have to be real sparingly.
You gotta drive him like that classic car that's in the garage. You
Yep.
always take it out on Sundays for that little beach drive,
Exactly right.
about 10, 20 miles, and then you park that shit back in the garage, put the cover back on, and that's it.
Mint condition.
Yep. 70 minutes. We need to go throw in Mount, and that's how he's been kind of using it on the tour too. He had a really good goal in Atlanta. He came in late, so
That was
I
nice.
think that's gonna be his role. All right, DJ Copper. after
Forgotten
we
man
watched
in all of this.
poetically. Oh yeah, Mason Mount. Yep.
And
he looked good.
hairstyle.
DJ Copper, Mr. Green, I hear you. The man hairstyle starts slick and ends slick. Too much of a pretty boy. Not a fan. Sorry. Even if it rains, his hair stays.
Is he talking about Delo?
Yep. Is that from that Cristiano school of pretty boy footballers, huh?
Man, did you say this shit about David De Gea? Because David De Gea is butterhead as hell. David De Gea had that high and tight rockabilly thing going on.
Now, Brian, he linked up with his hairstylist, not Bruno.
Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, I forgot you hated Delo.
Greg
Fair
says
play.
two of those 5 guys has to play. Yep, it's gonna be Bruno and it's gonna be Ugarte right now. I think that's like our starting option in the middle.
Manu and Ugarte seem good too, though. But Bruno's gonna play, so that takes like Cunha or Embuemo out. Which, why would you do that? You just sign these guys. So
Depends on how the game goes and how they're feeling. You know, if guys dogging it or something, or just not firing that day. You know, could take him off, put Bruno up.
Ruben's in a bad mood. Yeah.
Yeah. Mason Mount cost United $55 million. Yep. At the time I was like, why did we buy this guy? It felt very unnecessary.
100%.
We need something else. But here we are. Hopefully he has a good season and maybe we could sell him. Or maybe he just is like a good servant, you know, off the bench, helping us out. You know, subbing in games or starting in the cup games. So, you know, I think he'll have a role.
And Ruben puts a lot of weight into training.
Yep.
We can speculate who we want, but whoever has the best week at training,
He loves Mount. Ruben loves Mason.
Everybody loves it.
They got carved on a tree at Carrington. There's a heart and everything.
I mean, he seems
Right
like he's
out
not
front,
a
the
trouble
parking
guy.
lot.
He seems like he's not a guy that is gonna bring in any trouble. He's gonna just do his job.
He does his gig. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just got the injury thing. That's all.
yeah.
We all can't wait for Sunday, couple. GGMU.
I can't wait.
All right,
either.
guys. Y'all want to wrap it up?
Yep.
Thanks for coming on. And hopefully the Reds go marching in on Sunday.
Yes,
Get a
sir.
big win. Start the campaign right. Anybody getting up early? I feel like there's a good early game tomorrow. I forgot who's playing. Is it Villa Newcastle tomorrow?
The first one.
The first game? I think so.
Check it.
East Coast guys talking about early.
Villa Newcastle.
It is really Newcastle.
That is
Hey.
very true. There's a
If
game
it's not
tomorrow at
if it's not a
4:30.
Manchester derby, I ain't getting up at 4 a.m. I'm
Tomorrow there's
sorry,
a
I ain't
game.
doing it on Saturday.
Mark,
It
it's
is
Villa and
Newcastle.
Newcastle at 4:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
our time.
Yeah,
I'll expect you
I'll
guys
see
to
the goals up.
And then after that, there's a triple header at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
with Brighton, Fulham, Sunderland, West Ham, and Tottenham, Burnley.
Tottenham Burnley be good. Sunderland West Ham will be good.
We'll
All
see.
Premier League games are good.
I don't see that,
Mhm.
man.
Best
I'm gonna
league in
be
the world.
100%.
I'm gonna have my eye on the Fulham game because I got Raul Jimenez playing out there, so gotta check that out.
Hey,
Is
last
he on
show,
Fulham?
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Shit.
still scoring beautiful goals.
yeah, man, he's in form. He scored a set piece goal, I think, in the preseason.
Homeboy's up there in age now. He's still doing it.
I
No,
blame the
I'm not knocking him.
I
I'm not
blame the
knocking him at all.
Brazilian, what's his name, David Luiz, for hurting his career because he
Yeah.
was on his way up with Wolves, and once he got that head injury,
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
bad one.
that was just
Yeah,
horrible.
that was gnarly.
Really bad. Jeremy, you brought up Hugo Sanchez last
Yes,
show.
yeah,
I grew up watching Hugo Sanchez. He was phenomenal. He scored one of the nicest goals I've ever seen in my life, period. Man, it was a ball from his own half, and it came, and he took it across his body, over the shoulder, one-timed it with his left foot, top corner. I will never forget that goal as long as I live. He was a top-class finisher.
yeah, man, that's great, man. Good to hear, especially because he only needed like one touch just to score goals.
That was it. An incredible era of soccer back then,
Yeah.
and he was a part of it, right? You know, Real Madrid didn't sign too many foreigners back then, and to have Hugo Sanchez from Mexico play for Real Madrid, that's a huge deal. A
That
huge
was a
deal.
big deal.
We got
Yeah.
not much of those.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming on. All
Enjoy your
all
weekends.
supporters in the chat. Thanks for coming on. Y'all enjoy the games this weekend. Be safe, drink up, have fun, and up the fucking Reds. Let's
Up
go.
the fucking Reds.
Reds.
All right,
Go.
Much love, boys. Stay up.
Later,
Later.
man.
Peace, boys.
Peace.